the flame in a hailstorm. I'm back in, I gotta have it. Everything to do with what you give to me. Loosening my grip as pull you into me. When I let you go, it just pulled you closer. It's a long departure. It's a long departure.
Oh my baby, got me staring at you. So I'm crazy. Won't you bend that back for me? We won't stop. Got your feet both locked. You get to fly with me. I can take you down for a ride. I take you around my life. Jaywalking, crosswalking, lip locking, but you, I know it, you know it. We make it. So I'm crazy. Oh my baby, got me staring at you. So I'm crazy. Won't you bend that back for me? We won't stop. Got your feet both locked. You get to fly with me. I can take you down for a ride. I take you around my life. Jaywalking, crosswalking, lip locking, but you, I know it, you know it, we make it.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me. Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping light. can make me move, can make me move, yeah. You can make me move, can make me.
Good evening. Ooh, let me fix that audio levels. Good evening, guys. How's everybody doing? It is Wednesday, and for those of you up north, part of the states, we are going to get our first snowfall tomorrow, which means the news tomorrow will be about all the accidents and everybody that forgot how to drive in the wintertime. So that's always a fun time. Let me get everything set up. Working through a few audio issues tonight with OBS, but on that, everything looks like it's, there we go. Everything's popping up there. So yeah, I hope everybody's had a good Wednesday. Hey, Lethal. Nice to see you. How you doing tonight? It's starting out, yeah. Iserino, good to see you. How was your Wednesday? No snow here in Ohio yet? Lucky. I looked at the temperatures for I'll be moving to in 6 months, and today was a high of 80 degrees. So I am definitely looking forward to that. So tonight, still testing out my system with the new motherboard and stuff. I did some BIOS settings for my 7950 3D. There's some new BIOS settings that got added for the processors and getting ready for the Ryzen 9 and all that stuff. So we'll see how she runs tonight. 79 there today. Nice. The only time I've never been somewhere in the wintertime where there was actually snow on the ground was when I did basic training many years ago down at Lackland, down in San Antonio. Was it 2 weeks ago? Was a sad day for me because it was last day I could wear shorts and sandals and a t-shirt to work. So yeah, I haven't really. It was a busy day today. Busy day yesterday. Nope, yesterday wasn't too bad, but a busy day today, so I didn't get a chance to look up and see what the latest is for Star Citizen news. But I did when I did the launcher. There was no updates for the PU or PTU. So, but I think I did see something come through on my Discord channel for an update for Evocati. I think the NDA was still lifted on that, so that people could still stream. But I haven't caught any video to see what they've been doing or what they updated. So I heard that 1.0 or no 4.0 release or 3.24, they removed engineering and a whole bunch of other stuff on the list there. I saw that on Reddit when I put my dogs out real quick before I started. But yeah, hopefully we can get in, be able to have enough bugs or minimal bugs that we can actually work around tonight. Love the dog emoji there. Just turn down the game a little bit. And how's my mic? There we go. Just making sure I'm not going to blow through your guys' ears. So, where did I leave off? I think I left off at the Ambitious Dream Station. I believe. And stuff, so. You get a whole litter of dogs there pretty soon. You got a German Shepherd, Akita, or a Border Collie? Well, everything seems to be really snappy so far. Got out of bed right away. Elevator opened up right away. Take that as a good omen for the evening. Everybody that followed over on Twitch and subscribed on YouTube last stream, thank you so much. Getting closer, ever so closer to my 50 follower goal, so I do appreciate that. And I believe we're at Area 18. Yep, that's right, because last time I sold everything. So, got on a little bit later than 8, not too bad. And my mom's birthday this evening, so. Belated birthday, I guess. She had her birthday last week. But we all got together family-wise tonight for some good old lasagna and garlic bread. Bear with me, got a little turnaround there for a second. Thank you. I'll let her know you said that. And here we go. Let's grab that community chat off. Global chat. Let's see, last time I got double trammed and actually got pushed out, but luckily I didn't fall through the universe, so hopefully the tram's working a little bit better this time. Yeah, I think the snow tomorrow is supposed to be like 2 to 4 inches, which it'll be gone. It won't last more than a few days, and it'll be gone. And then, yeah, it's not like tomorrow. I believe is Halloween, isn't it? Yeah, tomorrow is Halloween. I was one of the kids that's young enough to know the Halloween blizzard back in the day on Halloween. We trick or treated with a sled. Fun times, fun times. Seems a little darker than usual. Up and the depots. And oh, I'm not going to comment on that. It looks painful. What was that movie with Will Smith where he was a superhero and he told that one prisoner that he was gonna put his head up the other inmate's bum if he tried to touch him or something like that? That's what that reminds me of. Okay. Hangar should be here. Game's running smooth for you so far, but you haven't been on long. Nice. Yeah, so far so good. Hangars have been responsive. Or hangars, elevators. FPS is looking good for me. And yeah, trams are working, so that's a plus. You also do have a clue what the hell or what the heck I'm doing. You do have a clue or you don't have a clue? Let's see, that's right, we brought the raft out last time. Okay, don't. How long have you been playing? You have to refresh my memory. Or was it you had just started? Grab the vulture. Very new. What are you trying to do in the game? Just get from point A to point B? Assuming probably just learning how to fly and navigate and stuff like that. So, what have I been doing? Busy stuff. We had like I said, my mom's birthday today. Yesterday was just a busy day at work. Got home and just going over some more settings with the new motherboard that I had to throw in and stuff. And then, of course, Katie, my little puppy girl, is making sure she's doing all right with her leg and all that good stuff. So she's getting around all right. I got waiting on a call back from the surgeon for her ACL. I think the soonest opening was December 3rd for her. So I have get her in and get an estimate, but they already kind of gave me an estimate for her ACL surgery in UFTA. And then, of course, you look at pet insurance, right? But they kind of screw you just like our medical system with pre-existing conditions. One of the worst things that they lobbied and enacted in for healthcare. Everything that's not PvP. Yep, same here. Salvage and mining, most you think? Yep, I've done salvaging, obviously. Cargo running, mining. I haven't done a whole heck of a lot of mining at all. I did when I first got introduced to the game by Bernie. Xirin is his name. Give me a second, moving around. Get my joystick's ready. And I thought mining was okay, it just wasn't... I didn't enjoy it too much. I do enjoy the salvaging much more. Okay, so we got our cameras. It looks like our joysticks are doing good. Let's grab some engines. Mining's your thing? Well, there you go. Letho, if you have any questions at all, that would be your go-to gentleman for mining. Salvaging them, good. Pretty decent on. I feel that's pretty much most of the stuff I do. Oh, duh. I'm on Area 18. Why is that so... Okay. Let's get our gear up. Keep our VTOL on. Take the VTOL off, and let's point up. Get out of the atmosphere. We'll set our cruise control. There we go. Trusty Prospector. Nice. Get that Quantanium, baby, and get paid. Still learn the game, basically. Yeah, no worries. There's still a lot of stuff. You know, I just got back in about 2.5 months ago. And I'm, you know, other than like salvaging and just basic navigation and stuff, I'm still, you know, it's still a learning process for me. So I had wanted to travel to the ambitious stream station before I started the stream, just so you guys didn't have to wait for the quantum jump and all that stuff, but it didn't work out so much. For some reason, when I launched OBS this evening, and I just added a couple things, like just like my schedule in there, it reset. Like I'd go to one scene and set it and add the schedule graphic, and then I go another scene to add it, and then I go back, and the other one would be totally screwed up. Okay, you're not gonna let me quantum? Oh, first bug of the night. Let's try getting quantum up again. See if it'll go this time. There we go. You have an issue where you can't draw a weapon, so I can't do bunkers or anything? It's a bummer. Is it 1 and 2, or I believe are the keys, right? The shortcut keys for your weapons? You can also try the workaround of not having anything in your hands and dragging the weapon to your hand. That might help. Oh, and they still haven't done the light bug yet for the vulture. Doggone it. I've had plenty of issues where I have the opposite. I have like my multi-tool or my gun out, and I can't holster it or put it away. So then, yeah, the workaround, hopefully, is to hit I somewhere in your inventory, and then you grab the gun and throw it on your back. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you do that, and it just drops the gun, and you can't pick it back up. Always good times, right? Definitely looking forward, since I live in the U.S. this weekend, daylight savings times. I get to fall back an hour. definitely going to take advantage of that extra hour of sleep over the weekend. Happy that everything that needed to be inside for wintertime is now inside. It's always that fun time of the year when you get in the fall and you're trying to figure out, because you always have cold weather and then you get one weekend of unseasonably warm weather. And it's just trying to figure out which date that is, because usually you have like a weekend of like high 70s, and then like Monday or whatever, it'll be like 45 degrees for the high. Nice, yeah. Asarnio. It's awesome. That's one great thing about the community is a lot of people are just available and willing to help anybody else. So I want to keep on doing some more salvaging runs, banking some money. I think what am I at now? About 2.5. I want to get up to about 4. I do want to pick up a ground vehicle. And then I do want to go through and the Vulture and my Cutlass Black. And my Cutlass Red, I want to upgrade the components in there. So I'll have to pull that up online to find which ones I should swap. Like I said, I did notice Monday when I was playing, if you notice the windshield, it's a lot more scratched up now. And I thought that if you repaired it, maybe it would clear up and stuff, but not so much. I don't mind it so much. I think it gives a little more character to the cockpit. But I think it's more ice crystals and stuff. I don't think it's actual scratches. Would be my guess. Because it's Drake. Anybody been watching any of the other Evocati streamers this evening? Was curious if they added anything other than Pyro, gameplay wise, that they're showcasing. Hoping by Friday we can jump in the PTU if IAE has been added with some of the newer ships and check them out. I think that'd be a fun stream to do. And then this weekend, I haven't put it yet in my Discord, but I'm thinking Saturday afternoon or evening, or maybe the same thing on Sunday, one of the 2 days, doing some bunker stuff. Or if anybody has a PTU, maybe some of the Save Stanton missions, get a group together like I had done a couple weeks or about a week ago. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna land at the Ambitious Dream Station, refuel, reset my spawn point in case anything happens. And then we will run out and start finding some panels. It's been nice lately. They've been pretty abundant. Not really overly picked through, which has been nice. Personally, not a fan of Pyro, but you're looking forward to Terra and exploring that. Yeah, Pyro, I'm looking forward to exploring it. I'm not looking forward to like the PvP aspects of it. I'm sure with majority of people, I'm looking really forward to just sitting back and scraping and doing cargo runs and stuff to build my base down on planet. When you guys have been running, anybody on in chat. Have you noticed that like the vulture and the cutlass seem to be a little more greasy when you're flying, as far as like not stopping like you typically do, and more inertia carrying you through? Be curious if it's just on my end. Could just be me too. But I do notice that. Let's see, ATC. Never really noticed it. Gotcha. Coincidentally, this is exactly how my windows at home are going to look tomorrow. By the tomorrow afternoon. Oh, let's get away from that. Don't want to hit the long pointy thing. Das would not be good. But some more sticky tape because I can't get my the Toby magnet to sit to my TV or adhere to my TV, the magnet portion of it. I think as soon as the TV warms up after a certain point in time, it heats up the adhesive on it, so my Toby ends up falling off. So I'm gonna have to look at probably getting like a 2x2 and notching it out so it will fit underneath my TV, nice and neat, and then epoxying the magnet onto that. Whoa, let's drop our. Why is everything's like hypersensitive tonight? Oh, really? Halloween's always the worst for some reason. Never had to go to Halloween in years. That's too bad. If you don't mind me asking, what kind of things have been messing up your Halloweens of the past? One thing I haven't had trick-or-treaters in over, 15 years. Because my house is so remote out in the country. I did see some pretty good Halloween displays in people's yards. One of them they actually had the cops called on them. It was a like a body, like wrapped up in a sheet with duct tape around it. It was pretty fun. But apparently the neighbors didn't think so. There's always got to be a Karen, right? It's got to ruin it for everybody else. Get our gear going down here. Yeah, we'll have to see when it sits in the hangar if some of the smudges on the windshield go away. Have a nice day. Really? You didn't even tell me to have a nice day. What a jerk. Okay, let's grab our engines. Let's refuel real quick. And we'll go up. Awesome. This isn't bugged, which is a good thing. Just worse weather compared to the rest of the week. Gotcha. A40, it's going pretty good. How about yourself? How was your hump day today? Okay, let's jump down here and go set a respawn point and run out and grab some panels. I think from all my research, the Atlas is the best Quantum Drive for the Vulture. And I think that's at, what's the station? Lorville, I believe, is where you get the Atlas Drive. I know there's a website where you can go through for your ship and you can spec everything out interactively. So that's what I'm going to end up doing. And just make myself a nice big shopping list. Okay. That's interesting. There's two guys over there. Let's reset our location. Respawn. You guys all right there? That's mind control wizardry. Okay. Remember when you were younger, people didn't trick or treat where I was because they're in the middle of nowhere and far apart? Sure, nobody really. We do have a truck or treat at the church to bring everyone. Oh, that's nice. That's pretty cool. Oh, probably help if I selected my hanger, right? It's been quite a few years since I've, was it a double door? I think it was. Let's get out of here before the doors eat me. It's been many years since I've trick-or-treated. It's fun for a little bit when you're younger and stuff. But, I think it's trick or treating. I come to the conclusion it's more for the parents to bring your kids to all the the nice houses to get all the good candy, and then when you get home, you have to tell your kids, okay, you can take this little bit, but I'm going to take the rest, so you don't eat it all. And then as a parent, you just snack away, right? Okay, engines. I'm going to make sure that it did not bug and give us all of our stuff. Oh, we got one more. And one repair. Just for the sense of completion, I'll just let those run. Repair, I'm not going to worry about then. Hydrogen fuel. Nah. Pop. Okay, let's get our gear up and let's spin her around. Oh. Oh, I didn't get the curb check like I usually do. Let's get VTOL off. I used to love candy, but you can't stand it. All times don't change. Yeah, I'm not a big on candy anymore. I don't really eat that much chocolate unless it's ice cream. I ended up picking up a Ninja Creamy, which is their version. I'm a big Ninja whore. I love their products. Holy crap, we got a 20,000 already? Let's go. So the Ninja Creamy is obviously Ninja's version for making ice cream and stuff. And that actually turned out pretty well. I was pretty happy with that. 24,000. Holy crap. Well, I think if we just go straight ahead, we should have like a plethora of panels. When we get to like 1.4 kilometers and they start spawning in, I am actually going to take a picture of them with my camera, because I am not going to be able to remember where all these panels are going to be unless they're in, pretty tight clusters. Holy, look at that. Let me grab my phone real quick. So we're at 3.7. Let's get a little bit closer. I know you can use your signal and change your your piercing. Okay, we're going to stop right there, and I'm going to take a picture of this. See if the picture will even help later on. Okay, looks like we should be able to hit... Oh, there's a triangle. At least these will still be in view. It looks like a bunch of triangles. The one thing that be cautious of, even though these, the small panels and these medium-sized ones spawn in at this distance, the larger panels that are kind of like folded over, they won't spawn till you're like literally like 30 feet away from them. So you still got to be careful. So let's go, we'll hit the bottom one first, then we'll go up to the right. Let's bring our speed limiter way down so we can just go nice and easy around them. And it looks like this one's still full. Kind of looks like it. I'm just going to keep my orientation. So I might hit F4 for the camera. F4 and hit the back arrow key. That way I can kind of switch back to make sure I can see what's around me. So we'll go up a little bit. Kind of bummed. I was hoping they would fix the lights on the vulture. I will say, just starting out salvaging here with the heads, that the way your windshield is now, with like the scrapes or ice crystals or whatever, actually kind of screws up your view for salvaging the panels. Gotta love the chill vibes of pressure washing panels. My front windshield reminds me of like a 5-year-old hockey rink that they haven't replaced the glass on the boards, the plexiglass. It's everything shy of puck marks. Just a little bit left to grab here, and then we'll go up to our top right. And we should be able to squeeze you over to the next one. Anybody heading out for like a Halloween party or taking their kids trick-or-treating tomorrow? So we got that one there. So make it nice and easy up to it. Still on the hunt for those larger panels that haven't spawned in yet. And the next one should be straight across from this guy and up a little bit. Just want to get a little closer. Don't be shy. See if I can. It does not improve the view. Turn the game audio up a little bit because I was hitting kind of low there. Always something to manage. When you go on the hangers, it'll blow your ears out. And then when you're salvaging, it gets a little bit quieter. But so far in the PU, for the last few times I've run it, all things aside, it's actually been running pretty decent. I did get, I think, maybe 3 or 4 crashes last time when I was salvaging with the Vulture, but it always put me right back where I was, which is nice. So I never lost any cargo, which is always a plus. Because there's always a 50-50 chance that you end up spawning back at your main base, or your main persistent, or at the closest space station. You'll end up losing everything. Though I have had it where I've died on a 30K and spawned back at like the Ambitious Dream Station, and my Vulture was still available. It was on the hangar pad, so I didn't lose any cargo. But if you end up respawning back at a station or whatever, and whatever you're using for salvaging or cargo is not automatically on the pad, pretty much you lost everything. Unless they fix that. Actually, a little bit here. Okay, so the next one, if I remember correctly, was up yonder somewhere. There it is. I'm just kind of daisy chain these guys. Those big panels should be here pretty close. So I'm thinking, you know what? We'll go to this one here, and then we can come back and then up and up. Kind of ease into, see where those, like I said, those large panels don't spawn now until you're about 30 feet away, so fly with caution. Why is that showing up 0? Call me crazy, but it doesn't look like that one's been scraped. Go to this guy next. It's not bad. 2 of the larger triangles, and we're about a third of the way there already. Oh, let's slow down. You trying your first mission? Nice. What mission are you taking? Okay. Yep, that's where I started out as well. What kind of ship do you have? I don't remember. Yeah, those are easy. You basically just get a box once you find it, bring it back, drop it in your ship, and then just fly over to your drop-off point. Building blocks, yep. Titan, nice. I did a cutter for my first... or when I first started. Actually, I think the cutter had just come out when I just started up. It was like new within that month. I am partial to the Drake ships. I do like the industrial look to them, and I do like the Argo ships as well. They kind of have that like farmers engineering, you know, tractor kind of look to them. You have a cutter and a cutlass. Nice. Yeah, for me, other than like the aesthetics and stuff, I like that the cutter had the larger quantum fuel, I believe. I don't know if that's still the case. And then, excuse me. Then it had, I believe, a bigger cargo hold than any of the other starter ships. Okay, that one's scraped. So we'll just meander over to the next guy. Switch to... just scoozy on over. It's a nice, chill evening. The cutter reminds you of a Volkswagen van. I can see that. That's a good analogy. Or comparison. I like that. My uncle back in the day had one of the old vans. We'll salvage this, and then I'm assuming I have food and water on me still. I'm looking at my little red hydration thing blinking at me. Are you doing your delivery missions around Microtech? Nice. Yeah, Microtech's where I originally started out. Hungry? Yeah. I need to take one of these days and stock up my ships with food and water and supplies and all that stuff. So it'd be as easy as just going right to the storage on the ship to grab my stuff. But yeah, if we do like bunker runs or kind of what I had done with the group last Friday, was it? Saturday? I'll definitely have my cutlass ready, and I'll make sure I'm stockpiled with meds and all that good stuff. Oh, about 3/4 of the way full. I usually just go on the back where the bed is. That seems to be where the camera doesn't really bug out when you're trying to grab stuff to drink. Oh, good deal. I do have something to drink. But helps if I don't have a helmet on too, right? Uh-oh. let me take my helmet off. There we go. Oh, I want to eat. Or drink. There we go. I think I'm probably gonna stop grabbing burritos and just grab a whole bunch of the yellow guys, because you get both benefits. Okay, you're gonna pick up the bottle I just gave you? No, it's not equipped. And I don't have an inventory now. There we go. Alright. Now I remembered, I put a drink in my hand. Nice and fresh. Okay, let's throw our helmet back on. Okay, let's finish up this. I'm doing the salvaging. I must want a hair dryer to see if I can get this class to clear up. I do typically turn my engines off when I get out of the seat, because I've had a few times where something will glitch out or I will accidentally hit a key, and nothing ever good comes from that. So we have these guys. Let's head over to... I don't typically do these smaller panels, but I know there's a lot more salvaging stuff out here, panel-wise. So maybe one of those larger panels will spawn in. Nope, nothing. There's a few more here. I don't think I was already at these guys yet. So I know we did that one over there. I thought I just did this one. Yep. So there was... Where is it at? There it is. Let's pop up. Oh, I already got that one too. So where are all those other ones? So 96 is going to be that one. Does anybody in stream know how you can change your, if you can change your piercing down to like 25 increments? So when I mouse, it's basically 0 to 50 and then 75, 88. Which makes no sense, but see if I can get a smaller cone angle. Okay, let's head this way, and hopefully it's not picking up that one down there. Let's get 93, 94, 100. Maybe it was just picking up that guy. Morning, Rickar. How you doing tonight? You know, we'll just head to the 14,000. I don't want to spend too much time trying to find the rest of those panels. We have our first snowfall officially tomorrow, Rickar. Kind of like I said when I started stream, evening news locally will be how everybody got into accidents and forgot how to drive in the snow, as it happens every year. Hopefully it's all just minor dents and stuff, but unfortunately it's always typically a tragedy, which is horrible. Hey, Stuffed Avocado. Good to see you back. How are you doing tonight? Servers are just blah. So far, I started streaming about... Ooh, there we go. Just a little after 8. And so far, I haven't had any issues with the server. I have been lucky. So I'm going to focus up here on these guys. So we got... I think we'll grab this one to the left, and then just kind of daisy or chain ourselves up and over and around. Kind of like we did last time. Would like to see some of those larger panels. I'm just waiting for, as I say that, one spawns in right away and I run into it. Okay, so let's get underneath this one. Off to the side of it. Let's drop down a little bit. Take our speed limiter a little bit. Got home and 3 server crashes. That sucks. Are you doing, you get my anything? Are you doing PU? I know typically nights where I have that and it just gets frustrating, I'll switch over to the PTU. But, I mean, obviously there's some nights where you run into hurdles either way you go. Yep, I'm in the live servers right now. You're welcome to join my server if you I think you already friended me, I'm not sure. Just Tiny Home Gaming. And maybe you can jump into my server and have some better luck. You get your first snow on Monday. Unfortunately, driving here is the same. Reminder, they can't have 1,000,000 kilometers per hour. When I was early mid-20s, I went to Dixon, Tennessee for my 3D schooling at the Renaissance Center. My classes started up in December. I think it was a 3 or 4 month course. And the year I was down there for that winter was most snowfall they had on record. So, of course, being the gentleman from Minnesota, I got blamed for the snow. But, I mean, at the time, I just had a Toyota Camry. Nothing fancy at all. I think it was like it was a 92. I think I remember right. 91 or 92. And they ended up getting, I think it was like 2 inches of snow, 3 inches of snow. And, like, there's nothing left at the gas stations. And I'm going down to Nashville because one of the guys I work or was going to school with, we just wanted to get away and just take a break. And he used to show me around. And I remember driving on the freeway and everybody is going like 10 miles an hour. Cars are in the ditch and stuff. And I'm sitting with our Minnesota plates just kind of zigzagging around everybody within reason, driving. But, of course, I'm, being from Minnesota, you're used to that. And down there, not so much. So. Your hangar is still bugged in the PU, so you play in the PTU? You've actually had really good luck in the PTU servers. Nice. Are you able to not get out of your hangar? Or get into it? Because if you can't get out of your hangar, just let me know where you're at. I'll join up real quick with you and bring you up to a station. I know I had, I think it was Pagan Linux Geek is the gentleman's name. He was streaming. One night, he actually came to my rescue and helped me out. And got me off planet. So these are definitely, somebody's already been out here. These are scraped. Let's see about this one over here. Pretty sure this one will be scraped as well. What those ones are. It's so hard to tell with, oh, this isn't. Sometimes with your, because the lights aren't working in the Vulture and the PU, at least not for me anyways. Have you seen any news, Rickar? I haven't checked out Star Citizen news today, really. Just kind of perused through. Are they adding IAE to the PTU? Or is there any talk about when that's going to come? We can test out new ships and stuff. I think the one ship that I would like, if it's flight ready, I believe it's the Terrapin, the Turtle medical version. Because I just got a Cutlass Red, and I love it. My only complaint is it's not flying it. It's not like the Cutlass Black, in the sense of when you sit in the cockpit and you're in your seat flying around for the Cutlass Black, where the two pieces of glass come in right above your dash panel. There's no beam that runs across it. And the Cutlass Red, there is a beam right there, and it's literally like right in your eye line, which just kind of drives me nuts a little bit. You're joking you went to the Renaissance Center? That's the graphic design school I went to and attended in Los Angeles. Oh, nice. Yeah, I went to the Renaissance Center in Dixon, Tennessee. I don't know if it's... I'm assuming it's still there. I know when I went there, they had a big music theater department. And I think it was a little after the first month, Eddie Money did a live show there. And they recorded video for like his DVD back in the day. And I remember he was a cool guy. He came in and yelled at us for working when we could attend his concert for free and go backstage and stuff. But the one thing I remember is we'd go out on our breaks or whatever outside, and he'd be out there with his crew or whatever, and he ended up having a downfall with his bus driver, and they fired his bus driver, and there was a lot of drama involved. I was like, yep, not for me. But it was a good school. We had, so the guy that ran it, his name was Jason Busby. He did the Maya I-12 class. And, nope, my name's the same, Tiny Home Gaming. Jason Busby. He used to run 3dbuzz.com back in the day. Think of it as like the first VTMs, video training modules. Accepted your request from Tiffany Pink. So he started doing video tutorials online. He did Maya. He did some other programs and stuff. So I kind of learned that before I went down there. And this is like pre-digital tutors and stuff like that. And yeah, it was a good class, good teacher. And I went to look him up online and checked out 3dbuzz.com to kind of, thank him for, the school and the teaching and all the skills I learned from him and stuff. And the site was down. So I found him on Facebook, and it was very sad. He ended up getting cancer. And his last post was a video that he posted probably about 3 days before he passed, kind of going over his health situation. So that was a little devastating for me. He was such a good guy. We've gotten rides off Orison, but I can't call any ships. Aesop's just tells me to request invalid, or request is invalid after a long hang. Thanks for the offers, though. No worries. Can't call any ships, just tells me. So, all of the terminals are bugged for you, or just ones on Orison? My filler station is a full. You're welcome for the offer. Let's go eject some cargo boxes out back. I'm looking forward to seeing the ship that's supposed to be size-wise in between the Vulture and the Reclaimer for salvaging. I don't remember if that's supposed to be coming to the IAE or not. I know I've heard it mentioned that there will be one. All in the Zephyrin station as well. I had the same thing. I think you probably remember on Area 18 in the PU, so that I started running the PTU pretty much until the PTU update went to the PU. That was kind of my way to get around it. So auto eject should be on. I wish they would change this button to at least have this turn green when you select it, so you can tell right away. Even it's just that little square dot. You hope it's coming to IAE, but we'll see. Yeah. This will actually be my first IAE. So I'm kind of excited to check it out, see what it's all about. Waiting for the PTU to go live is my plan. Yeah. I did briefly see this evening that I think it was a Reddit post. And then somebody had posted their game plan for 3.24.4. And I think I saw engineering was removed on it. And some other things. So see if you get any luck here. I hope you do. I'm assuming that was you, Tiffany Pink. Correct? I've fallen and I can't get up. Fortuna. Thank you. You know, I gotta write this stuff down because I can't remember it half the time. That's on me. You don't know if it'll be able to check larger containers. I'd be okay with that. I mean, I don't mind ejecting out the containers and stacking and stuff. If it has like a similar industrial look to like the Vulture and stuff, I might be interested in it. Yeah, the train's bugging. Yeah. I think Monday, I had the issue when I was going back to sell stuff at the end of my stream. I'd get on the train at Area 18, and it would get to where I needed to go, but it would put me inside of another train, in the car, and I couldn't get out of the doors, and they would separate, and I'd be stuck on the train that was leaving. So it took a few runs back and forth. And I was finally able to get back. Honestly, I cannot stack tonight. Let's just drop you there. Come on, physics. That works. Slide you up and throw you in. I think we should only have a couple more. Or maybe just one left. I think that should be it, isn't it? Yep. Hold down F, right click, and we will holster our holster. There we go. Engineering is slated for 4.0 as far as I know, coming 3.24. That's just a bad rumor as far as I heard. Gotcha. Yeah, everything does kind of come and go, doesn't it? So guys, I've been on for about an hour and a half. I am going to throw my dogs out real quick and take a quick break. My breaks, anybody that's new here, is I throw a 10-minute timer up, but I'm usually back around 8 minutes. My dog does have a torn ACL, unfortunately, in her back leg, so I might be closer to 10 because I do have to get her up and down the stairs. So she's just not a spring chicken anymore, unfortunately. But everybody that's watching, thank you for your time. I hope you stay through the break. Looking to hit my 50 follower goal over on Twitch. You can hit that follow button, help me out. YouTube, you can like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Let you know when I go online. And my streaming schedule, it's blocked right now. But Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays from 8 p.m. till about 10:30 to 11 o'clock. So, okay, guys, I will be right back. Thanks for your time. I'll see you in a few.
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, a life destroyed. Until I walk awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? What can I take? Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Fly away. It's the first time of today. Today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Can I be your superhero? understand where it came from, but you got it, my got it. It began in the land of the sandstorm. I fought it, though I wanted everything to do with what you gave to me. Loosening my grip as pulled you into me. When I let you go, it just pulled you closer. It's a long departure. It's a long departure.
And I'm back. Chicken, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. I do appreciate that. Getting me a little bit closer to my 50 follower goal. I think I'm sitting at, looks like 32 now. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Okay, let's get the game audio back on. Let's get the rest of this panel scraped. Oh, helps if I turn my engines on, right? There we go. We'll catch up on chat here for a second. You're like a new baby bird trying to fly. You're all over the place trying to land. Yeah, it takes a little bit, but once you figure it out, it's a lot of fun. I ended up when I got back in and started taking Star Citizen a lot seriously more, whatever that word is. It's late for me. I ended up getting. I was recommended to get the VKBs, so I got the dual stick setup. And for flying, if you like it, Star Citizen, and you want to get like mid-budget joysticks that are still great quality and stuff, I highly recommend them. Yeah, my ship for some reason seems very, very sensitive. So, gotta wonder if the servers are partially desyncing. It could be a possibility. So on my computer, I opened up Steam and because with all my computer issues, I had to reinstall stuff. When I got my new motherboard and I reformatted my hard drive and all that good stuff. But I picked up or reinstalled Cyberpunk. And the other night, yesterday actually, I was perusing in a YouTube rabbit hole and stuff, and then I decided to check out Netflix, and Edge Runners came out, the anime or Cyberpunk anime series, and I've been having a lot of fun watching that. I don't know if anybody else is a Cyberpunk fan or checked out that series, but I've never been really big into anime, which is always kind of funny, because I, graphic design and I do 3D work and stuff. But I've been enjoying that so far. I think I'm on episode 6 now. Then I think the next one I'm going to watch after that is going to be the Tomb Raider series. I've got a few episodes, 1 or 2 episodes into that so far. And that's been pretty good. Edge Runner series, the episodes are relatively short. I think they're, 20 minutes? Somewhere around there. So let's see, we got that panel. I'm assuming we already looked at that panel. What is over here? This one just spawned in? I think I've hit this one already too. I can't remember. I think one nice quality of life thing is when you get into this area, if in the top left, you have your vulture and stuff, and if you actually had something where you could actually mark the panels, and then maybe after you get done scraping them, it would take them off, or there'd be some way you could take them off. Would be nice. We're gonna head over to this guy here. I'm pretty sure I scraped this one down here. You're deep into the Expanse, you recommend it? Yeah, it's a phenomenal. That, like I said, that's like one of the best sci-fi series I've seen in a very long time. I'm halfway through season 1, rewatching it for I think the 3rd time. It seems to start a little bit slower, but once they get to the point where they get the Resonate and stuff, Then the series starts picking up. And then all the drama starts, right? Is there stuff still on the top here? Nope. Okay. I think that's all for here. Let's switch over to scanning. Oh, before I do that. Another thing I wish they would do is when you're in scanning mode, I wish you could still change your throttle limiter. That would be nice. Ooh, that is bright. We got 1870. So when you're salvaging, you're looking for multiples of 2,000. Mads Zaz? Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Appreciate that. We talking The Expanse? So good. Yeah, it is a great series. And I think I saw a few YouTube videos where there is like, I don't know if the lady was from NASA and stuff, but they, I want to say I already hit that 22. But I didn't find all the panels. So maybe if we head back this way and see if I can find the other ones I couldn't find to salvage. But I think she did like kind of a deep dive into The Expanse and praised it for its technical aspects and that kind of sugarcoating space, the physics and stuff. Have I tried the Unifier tab? Especially like the Starfire and Hammerhead salvage missions. Tar Pits doesn't have any reps, so no consequences if you fail or abandon the missions. I have not tried those yet. Yeah, the last series in the season, I got a little frustrated with how whiny the one lady got, the one that had her son and her husband was the bad guy or whatever. I got a little annoyed with that, but definitely, like you're saying, highly recommend that series. So I know I got those big panels up there. What do we got up here? I think I've already scraped this one as well, but we will see. There's got to be some of those bigger panels in here, but they can't all be these smaller ones. Nope, that one I scraped already. That one I'm pretty sure I scraped. Okay, let's keep on heading away from the station. Legit missions, not the unverified ones. Gotcha. I haven't tried the unverified tab yet. I've just stuck to like the unverified. So the unverified missions, is that for like doing drug runs and stuff like that? Missions? Okay, that's not popping up. That is way too bright in my eyes. Those are probably going to be rocks because they're not spawning in yet. Somebody that's new to salvaging, you're looking for multiples of 2,000. The bigger number, the better. Just kind of keep on heading out into space here. Still salvage, but more risky. Good shot. Oh, okay, gotcha. I know there's an asteroid. I watched a gentleman's video on YouTube the other day, and there's an asteroid belt, between the sun and Microtech, that you have to time out your quantum and stuff and jump out at the right time. That's pretty safe for salvaging panels. So I'm thinking next time I do my run, maybe if I jump on tomorrow, because I do work from home tomorrow, and if it's not too bad of a day and my pup's doing well, maybe I'll hop on and see if I can't find that and check it out. Apparently the numbers do not want to pop up. Let's switch back into Pop in here, pop out. Okay, why are you not letting me? There we go. Now the numbers are popping up. Yeah, sometimes there's that glitch where you have to jump out of it and jump back in to scanning mode. You want to do regular salvage missions, Panna? But nothing shows up. Are you, do you have a vulture? I found that doing the salvaging missions, my luck has been at the Bish's Dream Station, and then refueling up your quantum drive, and then leaving your hangar and running out into the asteroid belt, and then just start scanning, look for these clusters, and then look for multiples of 2,000, and then basically just panel salvage. I've tried doing like the contracts that you pay like what 10,000 for, or 1,000. I don't really find that they pay as well as far as the time you spent. I find that going to ambitious, hitting the panels up here, you get a lot more sustenance for your time. Oh, there we go. Like unverified salvage from the tar pits, and you're typically trespassing, so you have about an hour to scrape or tow the ships, but you don't pay for them. I'm not searching for panels. Okay. I'll have to make a note of that. You know how to do panels, but you don't get rep from doing panels? Sure. Assuming there's one of the bigger panels here. Let's slow down so I don't end up flying into one. So on your vulture, oh, there's a big one right there. That's where you got to watch out, because that one spawned in at a distance. This one just despawned. But as I get closer to it, it should come back into play. Go nice and easy. There we go. So I put that up on Spectrum. Not sure pecking order how important it is for them to work on it, but it would be nice. Used to salvage around Ambition Station at Dream Station, but most of the panels you found are already scraped. Yeah, it's definitely hit or miss, right? When I first started streaming, and I watched the video, and I finally got the vulture, and the video was basically kind of what I'm doing, and I repeat most of the time at the Ambitious. I went out on a Sunday to salvage, but every group of panels I found were all bare, and it was frustrating. And like after, excuse me, after about 45 minutes to an hour, I finally gave up, and then I got off and searched around YouTube and went to this, people that are just doing Star Citizen, and there's a gentleman that was doing Salvage Sunday out on Ambitious, and there's a group of a few vultures in him, and that's basically why there were no panels. Everything is being scraped. So it's definitely hit or miss. I'm assuming that one video I watched, and I don't remember who the gentleman was that did it, when you have to kind of time your quantum jump to jump out at the major asteroid belt. Usually he said that's not really picked over because a lot of people don't jump out of quantum for it. And he said it's pretty much low risk. Because, I mean, trying to find you would be like a needle in a haystack because, it's not marked, on the map, the star map, so. And I think when I go back to sell this tonight, I'll see what they're giving me price-wise. I know I had a gentleman on stream that mentioned, you know, if it's supply and demand. So if they're only selling for 13, probably wait another day, and jump back in and see when they're back up to 15, make a few extra dollars. Typically salvage around yellow, quantum to one of the OM markers, then decouple flight into the asteroid belt. Okay. Which system, or not system, but planet is yellow next to? What is the first part of landing a ship? You're doing salvage tonight too? Very cool. Because it's kind of buggy today. First part of landing the ship? Yeah. So a little tip, if you're Orison, thank you, stuffed avocado. So if you're coming into land and you're coming in too hot, you can always throw your VTOLs on to slow down a little bit. It's not going to bring you to an abrupt stop, but it'll help you slow down. So when I land, I usually slow down, throw the VTOLs on, and then once I get up to where I'm going to land and start going down, then I'll throw my landing gears down. There is a auto land feature, and I'm sure somebody in chat would be happy to let you know what those hotkeys are for it when you're first starting out. Oh, let's my speed limiter down. So I think there might be another big panel lurking around here. Crusader. Okay. Can't wait till bases become a thing. I'm gonna set up my own little personal Home Depot on a planet. Always curious. I wonder. I'm assuming 1.0. I'm gonna guess 8 years out. Because if Squadron 42 is coming in 2 years, which, you know, everything's coming in 2 years, right? But for me, I really don't care if they add pyro and stuff like that. I would just be happy with a few more game loops in the game and then have base building and stuff added to Stanton. But, you know, so many game loops. You can run cargo for people. You know, you can have your own shop to sell stuff. They're mining, obviously, to make some money. Towing. And then it'd be kind of cool to have your own refueling station set up. Good thing is I didn't blow up. That's awesome. I don't know if base building's coming to 4.0. Hey, Evan Cario, thank you for the subscription over on YouTube. Appreciate that. I hope you're having a good Wednesday. Sitting back and just chilling. I don't know if base building's coming to 4.0. I thought Pyro was going to be released, hopefully, we'll see it in the PTU by, like, before Christmas. And then I think base building, didn't they say it was supposed to be Q1 of next year, which I'm assuming is probably Q2 or maybe Q3? You've never been bothered going deep into the asteroid belt around Yella? Though around OM3 on Yella, I noticed a lot of bounty hunters mission spawn. Okay. Good to know. Another good thing is that you can somehow draw a weapon now. That's good. Let's go, right? Okay, let's go find some more panels. I think if I jump on... Next time I jump on, I think I might take the raft out. Or probably just do some cargo missions. Because I do typically do quite a bit of salvage just because I'm trying to make some money. Helps if I'm in scanning mode, right? Okay, these aren't popping up. Let's try going back into scanning mode. Okay, we have a 17, a 19. What do we have down yonder? 18. 17, 18. But I don't give you guys motion sickness. I got a 3,700. Come on, multiples of 2. Give me a 10 or higher. Let's just keep on pushing out. Let's get my throttle bumped up. I have a 38. That's a 19. Another 8,000. That's better than nothing. It's an 8 and a 17. Let me slow down here for a second. 18. 17. We have a 37. Oh, we're going to go with 8. 8 was... Is that here? There we go. Be a few panels to scrape here. Just out of curiosity, it's an 8. That's a 17. And we are down to another... Okay. 8,000 it is. You know, in Grimhex, you can pull your weapon, but committing violence will end up in you in a neutrality status. Where do they go? Holy crap, 24. Let's see, where's the station at? Make sure I haven't... I don't think I've hit the 24 yet. And for some reason, the 8,000 disappeared. So... Okay, let's go hit the 24. I do like how they changed the way things spawn in for the panels where the markers stay until they actually become visible. Oh, let's slow down here. No, slow down. Slow down, down. Throw VTOL on. Keep these guys in sight before they despawn. Why am I... There we go. I forgot I kept my my speed limiters all the way up. Okay, so we got this guy here. You haven't tried it yet? Don't want to grief anyone for experiment. Okay, so we got that panel there. We got 2 smaller ones. I know there's a few more triangles. Might be below us. We'll grab this guy, and we'll do some exploring. There's got to be some larger panels. Like I said, they're really hard to find because they only spawn when you're like 30 feet away from them. Let me readjust my speed limiter here. There we go. Came on a Grimhex. Yeah, I always forget to hit my binding on my joystick to slow down for the brakes. Winter Grimhex once couldn't get out of the place and was killed by a hammerhead before you could do anything. Just make sure your boosting while braking is enabled in options. Okay. Let's see. I'm assuming that's underneath game options. Maybe. Boosting while braking. Pause options, pilot options, relative throttle. See if I can find it in here. Oh, it's not the right boost. Wish there was a search feature in here, because there is so many bindings. Okay, let's get rid of the camera shake, because I'm not a big camera shake person. Oh, show friendly. Request. I'm guessing I probably missed it up here. I'll do one quick look, and then I'll get back and I'll just mark that down to see if I can find the speed brake while boosting. Pause, flight. Pilot strength, dampening curvature. Is there a setting? Oh, it's probably up here. I should probably mess around with, not tonight, but off stream, my sensitivity. Salvage, aim, nudge, tractor beam. Pilot weapons, driver weapons. Okay, I'll look for a different. I'll just add that to my list and look for the setting. No worries. Sure, a quick YouTube or Google search, I'll be able to find it. So on your Vulture, do you have the same where basically like it's not cracks, it's got to be ice buildup and stuff? It almost looks like a 5-year-old hockey rink on the plexiglass on the boards. How everything's all smudged and marked. I think last time I streamed, or the one before that, it wasn't this bad. Now it's it actually blocks your view for when you're trying to do salvaging for your laser or your salvaging. Yeah, that word. You don't travel there a whole lot unless you're trying to get into stuff. Gotcha. Yeah, you hate it. It gets so bad at times you can't see. Yeah, it's getting really bad. I'm assuming it's like ice/frost buildup, if there is frost in space. I was hoping when I stopped at the Ambitious Dream Station and refueled my quantum drive and then set my spawn point, I was hoping that things would, I guess, lack of better words, thaw out and the ice would go away. But not so much. Oh, we got a panel down here. I'm still missing the lights on the Vulture. I think it works for me in the PTU, and I can do it when I'm doing free fly in Arena Commander, when I test out bindings and stuff. But does not want to work in the PU for me. Slower speed down and... Oh, we were right. Do nice panel. All right, trying to salvage our in. I do realize the Vulture kind of has the drift you were talking about. Yeah, it feels really greasy for some reason. And I also had the bug. I want to say it was in the PU. So I took my cutter out at area 18, and as soon as I left the hangars, even though my engines were on, I basically lost all of my momentum. And it's like my engines didn't work, and then my ship ended up falling back into the hangar and crashing. So I took out my it was a cutter, and I took out my Cuddy Black, and I had the same issue. I think I finally grabbed my Vulture and took that out, and then I didn't have that issue with it. So, but it was only that night that I was having issues with. We're over 3/4 full. What are we looking at? Oh, it's only 10 o'clock here. We're doing good on time. I think what we'll do is we'll fill up this hopper depot, and I will stack the crates, and then I will fly back to Area 18 to sell, unload them. I don't want to say anything to jinx myself, so, but so far so good. Modern cars have defrosters. Why not ships in the future? Yeah, right. I think my ship could use some Rain-X or maybe a hairdryer. I could take out like a tractor beam to warm up the screen. Okay, so we had that guy. I didn't see anything else. Oh, there we go. Big panel spawned in. Ooh, this will be nice. This will finish up filling everything up and then some. When Star Citizen servers want blood, they'll get it one way or another. Yeah, right? Am I spacing? Yep, it is working. There we go. How do you find panels? So I go to the Ambitious Dream Station, and then if you switch to scanning mode, which I have all my key bindings on my joystick, so if you hit V, we'll bring up scan mode. On the right-hand side, you'll see piercing. You want to change, that's basically your cone angle of your scan. You just want to roll your mouse wheel up, and it'll go from 0 to 50. I always keep mine at 50, and then basically you just ping with your tab, and you're looking for these clusters here. So if you see them at, this one says unknown 9.9 kilometers away. If you look right above it, it says 1700. So what you're looking at for panels are multiples of 2000. So you're going to want to be looking for like 8,000 or better. And then once you find one of those signatures, you just kind of ease into it. And right when you get to about 200 kilometers away, the panels will start, the main marker will go away, and then you have all like the little panel markers and stuff. So slow down and then just kind of take it easy going into it. You switch back over to salvaging heads. And you definitely want to run 2 abrade scrapers on your Vulture. You can pick the braid scraper up at the Ambitious Dream Station, which is kind of nice. But I think the default is a braid and a cinch scraper. And while you can salvage with that, it's going to take you a lot longer than if you had 2 abrades. Holy cow, you totally forgot how to use a Vulture. I really do like the MFD rework that they did for the Vulture. The rework they did for the dash and the cutlass, not a fan. It feels like it's too close in your face. And I think like the textures of the panel look kind of dull and flat and cheesy. But that's obviously just my opinion. You hate my Chinese phone spell corrector? Do Mandarin, simplified, traditional? I used to do medical illustration about 8 years ago for a company, and I worked with tons of different languages. So basically, we'd have a doctor come in, we'd film like a predetermined set of protocols with him, and then I would talk to the company that was translating the entire script, and then I'd have and I do the English animation first in After Effects to time out all the graphics and to the video and all that stuff, and then once I did that, I know what key phrases I needed to trigger the animations. So I'd go through the script and I'd mark down key words or sentences I needed for trigger words. And then when they shot it with the talent, they would go ahead and do a separate cut for me. And they'd say the English phrase or word that I needed, and they would say it in their language. So we're full again. So I did Mandarin, Cantonese, Punjabi, Swahili, Spanish, obviously, a little bit of Russian, some of the alphabets, it wasn't Swahili. I don't remember which one it was, but some of them were phonetic based, so sometimes I didn't even have to look at the script. I could just listen for it phonetically. That was a fun job. I enjoyed it. The company I worked for had issues paying their people on time. But the group of individuals, I made good friends there, and the group of people I worked with were, for lack of better terms, just stupid smart. So but I enjoyed it. It was nice. I like a challenge, and every day was a challenge. And I enjoyed kind of learning a little bit more about the different medical stuff. The one video stuff I did not enjoy doing was breast cancer. So there was an induct site to and different stuff like that I had to animate the different branches and kind of how it all spreads through your lymph nodes and lymphatic system. That was, for lack of better words, that was depressing. Even did an animation on how to use a fit kit for colonoscopies. That's right. Score 1 for me, right? It was fun hearing the horror stories of how people would get their... I bet you never started the stream and be like, you know what? He used to be talking about getting colonoscopies. But the lady and her team that I worked with for, how to use the sample kit, how to take a sample, right? They were talking about the horror stories where people would just basically fill the bags full of their stuff. And all they had to do was take out like a little thing with a little scooper Q-tippy thing. So it was a good chuckle, right? But Yeah, I enjoyed that. It was always something to learn. You don't like the HUD being that yellow, blends in with the white for salvaging? Or blends in with salvaging? I don't mind it. I mean, my personally, I don't mind it. The only thing I don't like is how if I can get this box up here, give me a second. How there's that halo around the text. That kind of drives me nuts. Get the box. I should be able to eject one more. Maybe? Yep, it's ejecting. So I'm going to fill up on that last panel. So typically when I do like a full hull vulture run, you just basically stack as many crates as you can possibly get down here, right? Filling in process. Give me a second here. Can I get my... Oh, that's right. Oh, I might be getting a server error. Let's see. Can I put it away? Nope, my gun won't go away now. Let's finish doing this panel and get the heck out of here before I could possibly lose everything. But I'll fill that up. I'll eject all the crates I can. And then I will go back and fill up the depot again. Uh-oh. Must be some server issues because it took a while for my lasers or my mining tools to come on, and then when they did, only one fired up. And it took a little bit for the second one to get. Your game crashed? Dude, I'm sorry. It's okay, it's just blocked. Yeah, I'm gonna hurry and scrape the backside of this, and I'm gonna head to Area 18 and to offload my haul. And then when I'm quantuming back, I'm gonna... It's 10:18 for me, so I'm gonna throw my dogs out one last time for their potty and night's breaks. Anybody in watching got anything exciting planned for this week at all? Anything fun going on you're looking forward to? Oh my goodness, they really need to get rid of that crap on the window. Okay, let's get over to quantum. Switch over to quantum, maybe? Okay. Ooh, it's not even pulling up. There we go. Let's grab maps. And I always go up to the search function to type in rather than going through the map. It just works a lot faster. And you can either click or hit R to route. There we go. And let's cross our fingers that we can quantum over to where we need to go. And off we go. So I'm going to send you guys to the Be Right Back screen real quick. I am going to take a quick break, throw my puppies out real quick, and I'll do my shameless plug. Twitch, I'm trying to hit my 50 follower goal. I'm at 32, thanks to Mads Zaz. I'm probably totally butchering that, and I apologize. Thank you for the follow. Hit me at 32. But yeah, if you guys want to give me a follow and help me get to my 50 goal, that would be awesome over on Twitch. YouTube, you can like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It'll give you a cool video or email when I go live. My live streams are Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays that I schedule from 8 till 10. And typically I run to about 10:30, 11. And then Fridays I go a little bit longer. The other days, which would be Tuesdays and Thursdays, it kind of depends on my schedule, and same with the weekends. So, okay, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the follows and stuff. And I will be back in less than 10 minutes as I go put my dogs out real quick. So, see you guys in a few.
We're not backing down on what we do.
All you left me was a radio, and it goes like ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. And it goes like ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. When I press play, all I hear is you. And it goes like ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. When I press play.
Hey John, G, just saw your message. I want to grab you before I take off. You don't have to buy the storage crates. They'll actually automatically get ejected from your station down below.
And it goes like all you left me was a radio, and it goes like ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. And it goes like ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. When I press play, all I hear is you. And it goes like ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. When I press play, all I hear is you. Oh, every single song tells me we're through. Yeah, but I can't turn it off 'cause it's the truth. Yeah, it's the truth. And it goes like and it goes like ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. When I press play, all I hear is you. Oh, every single song tells me we're through. Yeah, but I can't turn it off 'cause it's the truth. And it goes like ooh, yeah, yeah. Play, all I hear is you. Oh. Press play, all I hear is you. Oh, every single song tells me we're through. Yeah, Why you hanging on the rooftop by yourself? I have an open invitation, but you're telling me go get lost. I don't wanna see your face. Yeah, what the hell? So why don't we stay out till the morning light? Cause two wrongs can make a right. We're just doing what we feeling right now. Some Chardonnay, we camp in the parking lot. Leave traces of plastic cups. We're just doing what we feeling right now. So what the hell? Why you hanging on the rooftop by yourself? Always waiting for the one, but I got news for you. I'm the best that you can get, so what the hell? Yeah, what the hell? So what the hell? So what the hell? What are you waiting for now? And what the hell? You're pretending that you like somebody else. Like you got boys waiting in line to take you home. But tell the truth, you'll spend the night alone. Let's be alone. So why don't we stay out till the morning light? Cause two wrongs can make a right. We're just doing what we feeling right now. So what the hell? Why you hanging on the rooftop by yourself? Always waiting for the one, but I got news for you. I'm the best that you can get, so what the hell? Yeah, what the hell? Are you ready so what the hell?
And we're back. Successful potty break for the pups for their last time out for the night. Okay, Area 18. Catch up on chat here. Imagine getting made fun of for 7 years. Or, wait, it would be 9 years, right? For supporting this game, Alexander? Yeah. I think I haven't. So I just jumped in about, whoa, game audio. Let me get that down here a little bit. So I just jumped back into Star Citizen about, 2.5 months ago. With the cargo and salvaging and stuff. That's been pretty much my game loop. They were definitely, takes a while. It takes a while to get here, right? And it's always in constant development, so I think it's a good time to get back into the game. Okay, let's get this out of here. Stuffed avocado. Salvaging is so calming. It is. Rika, how's Kay doing? She's my little hoppity girls right now with her ACL being torn. Just have to kind of, depending on how she's feeling, she can make it up and down the deck stairs. Her ACL is torn in her back left leg. She's doing good. She's not, wincing or whimpering or anything like that. She had her X-rays. She was sedated, and she had her X-rays on Monday. So Tuesday was a little rough, or Monday night and Tuesday was a little rough for her, because they actually, when they sedated her, other than doing X-rays to verify that the ACL was torn on her back left leg, they had to grab her leg and move it around and feel. I guess for tension with her knee and stuff. So she woke up pretty sore. But she's doing pretty good tonight. We had family up for over for my mom's dinner and stuff. And she had a lot of fun seeing my nieces, my sister, and her boyfriend. So I just helped her get into bed for the night. Nothing better than a cold night and having being all snuggled in fur. I remember reading the band Three Dog Night got their name because if it was a cold night, you need 3 dogs to keep warm. Thank you for asking. I do appreciate that. I have to call tomorrow to that place where they can do her surgery locally. And her surgery is pretty expensive. So I got to figure out some means to help her to get the surgery accomplished. Like I said, she's 12 years old, so she's not a spring chicken anymore. Oh, I need to take my speed limiter way down here. Oh, and I can't see because of that stupid marks on the glass. Typically, I'll do an overhead shot just because it's easier to line up. But I think let's go forward a little bit. Let's hop down before I close the hangar doors on me. Drop the gear down. So yeah, I think they kind of gave me a rough estimate. Her surgery will be right around, I must switch my camera because I can't see a darn thing right now. Her surgery will be right around 4,000. So it is it's not cheap. But with her age, being 12 and stuff, I want to make sure she has best quality of life for her, her years that I have left with her. So I can come up with most of the financials for it, but I think I might end up doing like a GoFundMe, or there's a Waggle I looked into. See if I can get a little help for her. Because both my dogs also have Lyme's and anaplasmosis. So that takes a pretty good financial hit when they have their relapses. But it's fine. They're my kids with fur, so I'll do what I can do. Yeah, I do agree. They do need, especially when I'm a little putsy, for landings and stuff. They get a little impatient, don't they? But yeah, I get to figure out the surgery thing because Shuni has. That's right, I did open the doors. Because she's taken, all that extra weight on her back right leg. So that'll eventually, yeah. Oh, I didn't land in my typical spot. You know what? I'm going to jump back in. I'm going to go over to the other spot. It's getting hard dodging the ships and the wreckage from those who don't make it. Whereabouts are you at right now in the game? I know when they were doing the put my doors up. When they were doing the testing for server meshing, everybody, group or in the global chat, everybody was heading over to New Babbage, and everybody was going to meet in like the food court and stuff like that. So I headed over that way, and I landed down by the garages, and it was just a shipwreck nightmare there. Been a salvager's dream if you could actually salvage in the armistice zone. Back up a little bit more. Throw our doors out. Let's set her down. There we go. Turn engines off. Okay, let's go grab the Atlas and stack some crates in the cargo elevator. Great thing about America, plenty of generous communities to assist. Yeah, I do have issues with asking, but you know, it is what it is. I just gotta swallow my pride and yeah, ask for help. So I want her to be with me for as many years as possible. It's always whoa, that's loud. It's always unfair, right? How much of a lifespan dogs get compared to us. Typically stay around Orson's ferry station for salvaging in yellow. Wait. Can you salvage your own ships? You can. So you can do the insurance fraud and take your ship out. Is it going to let me walk around in here? Or is it just going to let me think about it? There we go. Always find that it's a little buggy when you first get into the Atlas sometimes, where you get in, you start trying to move around, and it doesn't really want to go right away. Yeah, I'm still having that bug here. So I was having the bug last time I was doing this, and I found that if you grab the crate and then let go of it, if it doesn't come to you right away, then it usually fixes that bug, or sometimes you have to take it, drop it down, grab it, and then you can snap it in. Let's try to get these a little bit better as far as organization. Let's do that. I have a reclaimer and a Carrack. There's a little bit of stuff to salvage off there, right? I did that once. So I jumped in another streamer's stream. He invited me over. It was Pagan Linux Geek. And we met at the Pyro jump point. He brought one of his big ships out there. And I think we had 3 or 4 vultures salvaging it. And that was really my first time with like group play and stuff. And doing that loop with that. And I enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun. There we go. Drop it and pick it up, and then she'll snap. Try holding Zeo on the Atlas. This is not it. What does Z do for the Atlas? So the salvage, you can sell at all the major hubs. So for me, my home planet's Area 18. So I just go here, stack everything in my cargo elevator, and then send it down to my local inventory. And then run to the TDD, Trade Center. And then you open up the interface. You'll see it here in a few. No, that's not letting me grab it. So basically, when you get to the screen to sell, you select that. You have to scroll down a little bit, and you select, like for me, it'll be Area 18, and then it'll pull everything that I have in the cargo hangar. So if I'd had my vulture like here, just loaded, not unloaded, I could sell from there, but then I still have to take that to the cargo to drop it down to sell it. So I typically just do this first. Won't work with your position. Okay. See what we're saying? Good deal. Happy to help. Some of these boxes are a little bugged. Okay, where'd you go? There. Oh. Got it this time. And then for selling, it's all depending on supply and demand, depending on where you're at. So you can make a little bit more money if it's not in demand. I think last time on stream, one of my regulars was telling me to drop everything in the cargo hangar, go over to sell it. If it's not like 15K, basically just let it sit there overnight, jump back in the next day and see if the demand's higher for selling. So I think typically it's what, 12 to 13? What you usually do is fill up your entire hangar and fill up another 13. And while you load up things in your hangar, then RMC in the depot. Gotcha. Yeah, I still have a few things in my depot here, so I'll eject some more boxes. Come on, let me touchy. There we go. I'll just set these out here. Oh, maybe I'll be able to actually get it all the way over. Oh, I can get it close. Auto eject. Throw my game audio up a little bit higher for you guys. It's always a constant management on that, because some places, like hangars and stuff, will be super loud. Or like when you're salvaging, it could be loud as well, but then your transit in between isn't so bad, so. Come on. I'm waiting for that little kick up here. There we go. Now I can grab it. We have... I think when I finish up tonight for my stream, I'm gonna hit up Netflix before I go to bed and watch another episode of Cyberpunk. I think that sounds like a good plan. Just move the tractor arm up, speed things up a little bit. So when I do cargo, I use my Cutlass Black and my Atlas. Have you, boxes are flying everywhere. Have you, ever used the tractor beam that's now on the Cutlass? I think it's enabled. Thought about trying that at one of these points and trying that out. I believe you have to get in the pilot seat to access it. Or not the pilot, co-pilot seat. Those are all snapped in. Oh, wait. Uno mas. There we go. I got enough clearance on the hanger to stow it. Okay, well, let me holster my... There we go. I can finally holster that. So let's send this down. Too much violence before bed. It's my first time actually watching anime. I never really watched anime at all. So I've been checking that out because I do like Cyberpunk 76. Or, that's not 76, 2077. So I do enjoy playing the game. So it's my first kind of foray in anime and stuff. I'm enjoying it thus far. I don't have any complaints at all. And then I kind of go between that and rewatching The Expanse seasons and episodes. And I think I might check out they're there. Check out the Tomb Raider series that's on Netflix as well. Watched the first episode of that. That was pretty good, I thought. The last movie I just finished up was The Wild Robot. I ended up picking that up on Prime, the animated movie. That was cute. I enjoyed that. I used the tractor on the Recani Taurus a lot, but haven't tried the Cuddy. Okay. Did I not hit? I forgot to hit. Helps if you hit the spaceport button, right? You think about halfway through season 2 in The Expanse now? Nice. And this is your first watch, correct? If I remember right? Saying earlier? It's like Game of Thrones. It's always good to have a second rewatch of the series, I think. So we don't want to go to the center. I always get mixed up going backwards. Plaza. There we go. We got a minute to watch. I thought about getting back into doing 3D printing and stuff and seeing. I'm sure I could find a model of the Resonate online somewhere. So I had a 3D printer previously. I did the Elegoo Mars. It was like a Black Friday sale, so I got the Mars and the WASP station and a couple things of water washable resin. And I never had a failed print, and I did printing for about 6 months and stuff. The reason I stopped is because I sold my house and was building my tiny house. But I was just amazed at the detail you can get off of that. Now, because I'm looking at some point getting back into it after I take care of Katie's stuff. I thought about going with an EDA, or is it FDM printer that uses the spools, just because I like not having that toxic waste and cleanup that you have to deal with. Just found a C2 for you to salvage all by yourself. Nice score, right? That's awesome. Did you find that out on the asteroid belt, or? Just found it. Nice. couldn't watch Game of Thrones, you read the books. I heard about that. I never read any of the books at all. I think the only book series I've actually fallen through with was Harry Potter. And I did struggle a little bit as far as like the differences. I mean, because the movies are never like the books, right? But, oh my god, I think I've watched Harry Potter over 100 times now. No, 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 go forward, I can't get out over here. Come on, there's nobody in front of us. Come on. Oh. What the? Oh, is that bug I was having last time where the tram comes within a tram. So we may be going for another ride again. That C2 is payday. Right? Come on, just inch up a little bit there. And I think I might have got... Nope. Oh, wait. We got movement. Haha. Let's get the heck out of there before we get stuck. That happened last time to me, and it kept shifting me back and forth between trains. Okay, everybody's just dropping guns around here. Okay, let's run up and see what we can make. I know typically when I had a full vulture, when I was selling at New Babbage, I'd come back with 4.5 to 500,000 for it. But I think lately I've been coming back with about 2.5 to 3. It will be cool once all this actually makes sense. Let's see what we're selling for. So I will scroll all the way down to Area 18. The one night I thought it was bugged out, and I didn't realize that I could actually scroll a little bit further. So Area 18. So we get 12. So typically you can get, I think, 15 is the highest. Might be a little bit higher than 15. So if I select everything, 343.4K. So 2,000 added on to 27. Yeah, I'll just sell. Load time manual. I don't know, is automatic loading in the game? If you were to select like your ship. So if I would have left all those crates on my vulture itself, could I have select automatic to have them taken out? Does anybody know? That's an option. I love the cyberpunk look. Lorville or Hurston pays the best. Okay. Definitely have to try that out next time. I have a list of all your guys' pointers and stuff like that. So, duly noted. Yeah. So my own experience is basically here in New Babbage. And I remember New Babbage pays quite a bit. But I was always having issues off and on where I'd get the double hangar doors and stuff. So I actually couldn't get out once I flew in. So I've been kind of avoiding that in the PU anyways. While we are waiting for my transport, I'm going to do my shameless plug. So I'm trying to hit 50 followers over on Twitch for my goal to get affiliate. I'm at 32 or 33 right now. So anybody that's watching over on Twitch, if you enjoy the stream thus far, go ahead and hit that follow and help me out. I appreciate that. If not, no worries. YouTube, you can like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and you get a very cool email that lets you know when I go live. Schedule is Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 8 o'clock till 10:30, 11. Fridays I will stream a little bit longer because I have weekends off, unless I have something going on Saturday. And I do have a Discord. Links in the description that everybody's more than welcome to join. I have a section on there for Star Citizen, but I also have a section on there for tiny houses too. Chat and just group up, find like-minded individuals, and do some group play every once in a while. So that's my shameless plug for the night. Hey, Doom Gummy, how's it going? You still have to offload the floating containers? Gotcha. Of course, I won't empty the hopper for you. Sure. I am doing good. I had a busy day at work today, and yeah, just streaming tonight, hanging out with you fine folks, just chilling, doing some just low-key salvage runs with the Vulture. I think everybody can agree that if you had a busy day and stuff, there's nothing like salvaging with the Vulture. Just sit back, throw some music, hang out with good people, and pressure wash, right? Same with work. The next 2 months from you are basically hell. Sorry to hear that. It hasn't been too bad lately. So I do graphic design. I design mostly hockey jerseys for the company I work for. And I do a lot of specialty jerseys for like Cancer Night, theme nights and stuff for the different teams, all the way from like mini mites all the way up to the AHL and stuff. So everybody's getting their specialty jerseys in for military night, and oh, you get your ugly Christmas sweaters and your New Year's Eve jerseys, but those are pretty much slowed down because of lead times. And then yeah, military, cancer, and then specialty night for sponsors and stuff. Sometimes it'd be like that. Means more money, but sure. They are still just enjoying that pose. Yep, sorry, buddy. There's two of them in there. Oh my god, that cannot be comfortable for that guy. Okay, you just enjoy that there, buddy. Server is surviving or have had some crashes. I actually am fortunate tonight. I have had no major bugs in the game. It's just been a smooth stream for me this evening, which I'm sure, as anybody knows, is far and few between, right? But I mean, even with the bugs that we all know about and deal with and play through and stuff, still a fantastic game. Has a little bit of growing to do, right? But you be quiet, living in my wife's country. Oh, give me a second. Nice. Yeah, when I sold my house about 2 years back, found a really great couple that I sold it to. Sold that, and I owned everything outright. So I paid off what little bit of debt I had left, student loans and all that good stuff. And then I built another tiny house. This time it was a TOW, so THOW, or tiny house on wheels. Built that, did all the wiring, plumbing, and all that good stuff myself, and flipped it and sold it. And getting up there in years, so this time I'm having a company build my next tiny house down south, and I got my land already selected, and it's being cleared currently. So in 6 months I will be down there. Well, 6 to 9 months I have left before it might be done. And yeah, I'll be kind of in the same boat as you, where I have my like normal bills of somewhere around $300 a month, and that's about it. So find something fun to do part time and do some streaming, and can't complain. It was hard selling my house because I had bought that piece of land out in the country. Probably, well, now it's probably like 16 years ago, but I did all the work myself. Obviously, I hired contractors for digging the septic tank and putting in my driveway and stuff, but I did my own slab. I went up there in the evenings after work, the chainsaw, and cut down all my trees and cleared it out so I could save some money. Pulled the stumps out myself, which was a lot of fun. So, yeah, I definitely put in my work, but I was a heck of a lot younger back then, too. I think anybody at my age, and I'm 48, their favorite childhood memories are back not hurting, right? Hey, Kiwi Fox. Haven't seen you around here before. Thank you for stopping by. You actually used to build tiny homes? Palm Harbor. They are pretty cool. Considered it, but now it won't work for you? Gotcha. It's definitely like a niche, right? There's some people that like, well, I couldn't live into something that small, and for other people it's fine, and that's fine. It's to each their own and stuff. It fits me really good. I think getting out in college and stuff, I always had studio apartments for I don't know how many years, and I just got used to the smaller spaces. You know, studios are always the cheapest apartments and stuff. So yeah, my YouTube channel, I do have a kind of the progression, my build of my original. I did a lofted barn cabin shell to a house conversion. It was a 14 by 40, but all said and done, it was actually 12.9 by about 39 and stuff. And it was funny because I finally finished off all the interior stuff just before I sold it. And it wasn't like big stuff. It was just finishing off, putting the panels in the ceiling, and just like a little bit of cedar trim in there because I used rough cut cedar for everything. So it was a little hard to let it go, but the financial benefits were definitely worth it in the end. Did you reuse the wood in the build? When I cleared, I did not. I used basically it for basically firewood and stuff. My new build, the newest build I did, the one on the trailer, was a 8.5 by 32. So when you do a tiny house, as long as you're not wider than 8.6, you don't need a special permit to move it down. And then I think it's 14.7 is the total height from ground to top. And then you can basically pull it with like an F-250 or whatever, depending on the size of your house. But if you go any wider than that 8.6, and that includes like if you have everything hanging over like a exhaust pipe or like a furnace vent and stuff, and you're over 8.6, that you will have to get a special permit to move, and that can get really, really expensive. But for me, I just like a nice cozy place and have like a nice wraparound covered 3-season porch, and I'm good. You had an accident at work that busted up both of your feet. 15 years later, you're walking, but they're still painful. Ouch. Yeah, I think I mentioned last stream, I was talking with somebody about, actually, no, I think you had something, right? And you're basically going to be off your feet for 2 days. Is that correct? And I mentioned I broke my ankle and my tibia a few years back. That was pretty god awful. Their glory days are pre-2009. Yeah, getting old definitely sucks, doesn't it? A lot of wear and tear. I was a goalie, so I did a lot of squats and stuff. And then younger, when I was building, I did concrete slabs, did all the rebar tying and framing and stuff like that on the side. That takes a big toll on your back. And yeah, did some landscaping, so I was carrying railroad ties on my shoulders. So Yeah, everything's kind of catching up with me now. You and your girlfriend are in a 2 bedroom, 720 square foot. You want property in a tiny house, but two small, medium dogs and all of our hobbies. We're afraid it wouldn't fit. Sure. One thing I looked at, but I wasn't a big fan of moving down to Texas, and not because of the state or the people whatsoever. It's just because of the heat. I wanted to do like a barn dominium. So doing like maybe like a 40 foot by 40 foot barn dominium, then having a nice 2 story, like 1/3 of the place, then having a spot, for a boat, obviously the car for storage, and maybe a 4-wheeler, a few toys and stuff. But trying to find, so when I built my tiny house on wheels, and I sold that probably about a year ago. It was perfect. It was great. I had a bathtub, all that good stuff in there. And it was like my dream house. I designed it and built it and arranged everything in there. But trying to find a community to put it in I think I spent like 6 to 9 months. And I found a couple places were almost like cult-like. And then other places just weren't taking anything. And then, of course, now I sit, year after I sold it or whatever. There's a lot of communities popping up, but it is hard to find states that are open-minded and actually, just because you have a tiny house and it's small doesn't mean that you're white trash or you're poor and stuff. And a lot of people have those preconceptions, unfortunately. But Tennessee is legalized tiny houses statewide. I think there might be some small restrictions depending on cities and stuff, but so that's where I'm headed to. Yeah, getting painful shots at the dock. Rebuild some. Gotcha. 20 years of UPS, I can relate. Had someone take the front of my truck off and screw. Ouch. Sorry to hear that. Besides both CPU gaming, I golf, fish, and paint miniatures. New tabletop gaming, very cool. And of course, 2 dogs. You got to have the furry kids, right? My favorite fishing is I got more into walleyes in the last 5 years because one of the lakes I always went to, they really stocked walleyes in there. And the only downside is I had a really hard time finding crappies. But for boats, I looked at new, but they're so damn expensive, right? So I got a Starcraft Super Sport. It was a 70s, and I prefer to find a boat with a good hull, a good deep V, and then just gutting it to its bare bones, epoxying and all that stuff, the sealant with the rivets throughout the hull after you've washed and cleaned and degreased everything. And then you can do pool noodles for your flotation device before you put your floor down. And then just kind of build the boat out to fit your needs. Because I looked at, some boats like Lunds and stuff, Lumacraft and stuff, you're looking at $30,000-$40,000. When I could what I did is just found one for like $1,000 and then just kitted it out. Because even though you spend that amount of money for a nice boat, it's not gonna have all the features you want. So I always found it easier just to kind of design it myself. So I had everything in there that I wanted. But I had like the Lowrance down scan and side scan. Use that for quite a bit, and then I had the Bluetooth adapter in there, so I could actually cast it to my iPad with the app, so I could just put it up front on the bow when I was fishing and still be able to control the depth finder from there. That was a lot of fun. Some people say it's cheating, but just because you find the fish doesn't mean you catch the fish. But that was always nice. I always went out evenings just because it was cooler. 5 o'clock, you get out there, it's pretty hot, but then it starts cooling down afterwards. Or, yeah, that's kind of my loop for fishing. I never really did days because it starts off cold and then gets hot. And by the time you get off, you're just baking in the sun. think it'd rather have messed up feet than shoulders. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so the Super Sport is probably the third boat or fourth boat that I redid. I kind of started small and worked my way up. But they always, if you can find a good 70s StarCraft Super Sport hull, everybody calls them like an iBoat forms. That's kind of where I learned all the tips and tricks in restoring boats. And they have people up there, they have different sections. So they have like StarCraft, John Boats, etc. And they have, forums within there where people, show their StarCraft purchase, their old boat, and they show all their steps that they did to finish, which is pretty cool. But yeah, StarCraft they're bulletproof. They're great deep hulls. You do 5 a.m. or later, like 5 or 6. Yeah. Yeah, evening fishing is definitely better. Plus, you get the sunset, right? And it's, if it's been a warm day, it's just temperatures are gonna slowly drop as you get through the evening. You've seen some used StarCrafts about 8K, thinking about them. But you're doing more river fishing, salmon lately. Ooh, nice. So for the salmon fishing, waders, or are you looking at maybe like a shallow boat, like a John boat, to kind of get in because of the low draft on them? It's a pretty big river and lake system that's literally less than a mile from where I'm going to be moving to. So I'm definitely looking at probably not going all out because getting older and stuff, I want a boat that I can actually handle to get in and out of the water easily by myself. So I might pick up like a simple 14-foot, put a nice, 6 horse or 15 on the back of it, and then just call her done. I even thought about getting, what are the nice blow up boats? Zodiacs. Thought about even getting something like that, putting a nice, decent motor in the back of it. Hey, I just saw your chat in there. Inflatables down the river. Nice. Sea-Doo Jazz or similar can be used in any conditions. You can't sink them. It's a good thing, right? Just at the Dimpier River, really do want to go fishing more, but got to get your feet taken care of first. Sure. Is it the same river that runs down through Ukraine? The Dnieper? I want to say yes, but I could be totally wrong on that. What's really good is you don't need a license to fish. You just go. It saves some money. I don't mind paying the fish licensing fee. It's not too bad, and the money just goes back into the DNR here to help support the lakes and stuff like that. Yep, but you're further north. Yeah. One lady I know became good friends with. It was several years ago. I still talk to her off and on. She actually lived right out in Ukraine off that river, I believe. And we all know what's going on there and stuff like that. So, but I think last time I talked to her was a couple weeks ago. Kind of keep chatting back and forth. I was going to head there after I sold my house just to visit with her and her daughter and her family and her son and stuff. But obviously that didn't work out with the current situation. But she's managing. Her husband is doing okay. So I'm happy for them under the certain conditions that they have. So the world's a shit show, right? What would happen if we could actually all get along on the earth that we live on? and actually look out for one another. I mean, granted, we do have a lot of good people in this world, but there's a lot of shitheads too. So, okay, with that kind of a sad note, I'm gonna. It's 11:19, and I do need to hit the hay. Tomorrow's my work from home day, so yeah, I'm gonna send us over to the ending screen. There we go. Let me close down the game here. But another successful night. It was actually a great night in Star Citizen. Doing the salvage, just nice and chill, hanging with you guys. And I didn't really run into any bugs whatsoever. So that's a good night for me. My experience is great people for the most part, but it's governments, yeah. Some governments definitely are a lot worse than others, right? But I'm gonna do my shameless plug for leaving Twitch. I'm trying to hit my 50 follower goal. I think I'm at 32 right now. If you're watching on Twitch, appreciate the follow. If not, no worries. YouTube, you can like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and you'll get a very cool email when I go live. I stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 8 o'clock till about 10:30, 11. Fridays I'll stream a little bit longer. The odd days during the week, the weekends, and then the Tuesdays and Tuesdays and Thursdays is kind of up in the air as far as my schedule and stuff. So, but yeah, if I do have I do have a link to my Discord in the description. You guys are more than happy to join. I do have a section there for Star Citizen, obviously, but I also have a section for tiny houses. So I think I'm at 20 to 30 members right now. But yeah, I'm definitely up for some group play every once in a while when we can all get together. I'm up for anything except for PvP. So, but thank you guys tonight for all the subscriptions and follows over on YouTube and Twitch. I do appreciate you guys' time. I hope you guys had a great Wednesday. Thank you for hanging with me and your support. And yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I will be back possibly tomorrow, but more than likely be back Friday. So, but if you do join the Discord, another shameless plug, I will post on there usually about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock Central Standard Time in the US, and if I'm going to go live and stuff. So, but yeah, I thank you and appreciate all you guys' time. Thank you for having. You guys have a good night too. Take care and stay safe. I'll catch you guys tomorrow or in a few days. So, have a good night, everyone.
We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a whirl. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a whirl. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah.